Hey family, welcome to Journey of a Thousand Voices. Today we have Miss Irene Soita. Irene, karibu sana.
Thank you so much for
Irene
hosting me.
is a very beautiful woman. She's from another tribe, but now live in Nyabohanse.
Yeah, I've been here for like 4 months now or 5.
Okay, Irene has been here for 5 months, but you think she's been here forever?
Yeah.
She's one of us now. She's a woman like the rest of us. Hopefully, the ones who watch, most of you are women. Irene, karibu sana.
Asante.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Irene, tell us about yourself.
I'm called Irene. I come from Bungoma County.
Bungoma County.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So miles from here. I don't know if you know Bungoma County.
Yeah, I've been there.
You've been to
Yeah,
Bungoma?
I've been to Bungoma.
Yeah.
I went for a funeral there.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
I hope very soon again you'll come to visit.
For a wedding.
Oh.
No, next time I went for a funeral. Now I should be going for a wedding.
Okay.
Your wedding, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I came here.
Mm-hmm.
I came here last year, October on 20 something. There.
Yeah. Just 1 second. Sorry, I had to get something done. So
yeah, I came here last year. There's this lady from Nairobi who prompted me to come here. She advised me to come because my trip, I wanted to go back to Dubai and my trip failed because I didn't have money. So she told me, like, you've been in on YouTube. I had been on YouTube for 2 years. Then I had no phone, so I dropped the YouTube thing. So she told me, like, we can go to Nyabohanse. I didn't know Nyabohanse at all.
You had never even heard of a place called Nyabohanse.
I had never heard of Sirare. I had never heard of Nyabohanse.
Wow.
The only thing I knew is Migori County.
Okay.
Yeah. So when she advised me and told me, like, Irene, when you go there, you're gonna heal because so many people are going there. And that's when I started my journey to Nyabohanse. And here I am. I've been here all this time.
So you've been here for almost 4 months, 5 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you came to Nyabohanse, how was the reception?
Cool.
Yeah. The lady who invited you, she stays in Nyabohanse?
No, the one who sent me, because she has been on YouTube and watching Nyabohanse.
Okay, she's a YouTuber.
No, she's just a fan
Okay, she's a fan of YouTube, Nyabohanse
yeah,
YouTubers.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So she's the one, like, she had been seeing people coming and being hosted by the villagers. So she told me, like, Irene, just go there and believe in yourself. So it took me some time before I even came because I was like, how can I just leave? So I had to go through the people's channels, the ones who had come before, and to get the courage to just leave Nairobi and come. And to Howard, I came. Then I arrived here in the morning. By noon, I had bed, and by afternoon, by evening, I had somewhere to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
How lucky are you? People are very hospitable here.
Yeah, they are. That's
good.
one thing. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So now you said that you were in Dubai.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
I was in Dubai for 5 years. I was doing house job.
House chores.
Yeah, house chores. I was okay. I always speak positive about it. And before Dubai, I had been in Saudi for 10 months.
Wow.
And when I came, I was okay there. My employer offered to pay for my ticket to come home, and that I didn't go back.
Why?
I thought, like, it was now an eye opener, because before even embarking on that journey, or just saying, like, now I have to go to Middle East with, that perception of Middle East. Now that I went there and found that there were good people, and she had a problem with her pregnancy.
Okay.
So I was at home, and she kept telling me, like, Irene, if I go through this delivery well, I'll pay for a ticket to go home. So for me, that was like, now I can go to Dubai. Yeah, that's why I didn't go back. I'm sorry.
So what led you to actually go to Saudi and the Dubais, go and look for greener pastures there? Tell us about your life story.
Yeah. I was born in Webuye, and I did my class. My mom separated from my dad.
Okay.
And I was left with my dad. My dad took care of me and my grandmother. So,
okay, your mom, you stayed back with your dad.
Yeah.
Your mom left.
Yeah, my dad was working at the pan paper mills.
Okay, I remember pan paper.
So pan paper, and where my grandmother was just near. So I would be with my dad. Then when he goes to a night shift, I'll go to my grandmother's place. When he got retired, I was still young, so we left for home. But life was not that easy, you know. So I came back to my grandmother. So we used to make charcoal with my grandmother, looking for uniform, everything for a girl, you know. Then go back. There's a time I used to run away from home. I come to my grandmother. So life, like, it was not easy even growing up. And after after when I got to class 6, my aunt took me in, sister to my mother, the last born, and I was lucky to do my class 8. And my grandmother told me, like, Irene, I don't have the
Money to take you to
the energy. I cannot do the charcoal anymore. I'm getting old. So class 8 will be okay for you. So after my class 8 and the results, I went to my elder sister. My elder brother was there. Then they had nothing. Like, I just saw by the signs. So when I started crying, and these are my step siblings. My step brother was heading back to Nairobi. She told me, like, Irene, do you want to go to Nairobi to work as a house manager? Yeah. I said yes. And that's the same day we left with him. So I went to Nairobi at that age, 14 years. I worked there for 2 years. Then my uncle called me back to go to school. That's when I went back to Form 1.
Wow.
I did my 4th form, but I was not able to join
to pursue further
education. But I've been grateful because I've learned a lot. Even just working as a house manager at that age, it opened so many doors for me, and I learned so many things at that age. Yeah, I was just a naive girl, you know, from the village.
All of us were always naive, but it gets to a point where you have to shine your eyes, as people say.
And it really helped me because now it took me away from the village. I really don't know where I would be right now.
You'd probably be married.
Yeah,
with almost like 18 children.
Yeah. So I always take it positively. Like,
yeah, you should.
I always take it positively. So after that, I've been just working like waitress in small hotels. But when I got pregnant in 2011 is when I realized that I don't have. When my daughter was now to join baby class, there was my younger brother that I was taking care of also. So I was to admit him to class 1. So at that
Your
time,
younger brother?
Yeah.
Class 1?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is
2011, you said.
That was 2013.
2013.
Yeah. So I was like, then I was earning 200 per day. Wow. And every day.
You're still in Nairobi that time?
No. Now I was at home.
You've gone back now to the village?
Yeah. So I felt like it was less, but with the stories that we used to hear, you know, going to the Middle East, you're gonna watch snakes, you're gonna sleep with dogs, you're gonna do this.
They will do this.
There are so many things on television. I have never had that notion that I'll go there. I used to be always scared. And one day, my schoolmate, the one we sat for examination together, she had gone there and came back, and she was glowing. And I was like, where have you come? In fact, she brought me shoes. And I was like, are you coming from Saudi? She said yes. And I looked at her and admired her, and I was telling my grandmother, you know, my grandmother was my best friend. So I would always ask her something before I do it. So I asked her, look at these shoes. Anne has brought me these shoes. What do you think? She had gone to Saudi Arabia and she has money. She gave me one real. So my grandmother was just like, no, you're not going there. Just take the shoes and don't think about it. So I was wearing the shoes. I took them, but it reaches in 2013 when I didn't have now money to admit these 2 kids to
2 children, your younger brother and your own child.
Yeah. So I was really stressed because the 200 I was getting is just for food and everything at home, you know. Yeah. So I was just sitting at the restaurant outside, and there was another lady that I used to work with at the restaurant, and I see her and the sister and their children, and I was like, I was with another lady, my friend. Is that so and so? And she was like, yeah. And that is her sister. She's glowing. Like, there's that sun from that side. You glow, like, seriously. So I called them and they came towards us, and I asked them. I asked now the sister, the one I am close to, like, hi, where are you coming from? Blah, blah, blah. And your sister's glowing. And she told me, oh, she came from Qatar. So she whispers to me, and I'm like, wow, I'm going to change my mind. So she was open and told us to go and talk to her. I went there. She showed me the pictures. And by that time, I was thinking now to go to Sudan.
Wow.
In Sudan, there was this war in Sudan that was not ending. But now my
because
son,
you just wanted to get,
yeah,
you just wanted to go out and work.
And work, yeah. So I had those plans of going to Sudan. And this lady gave us, like, she changed my mind. When I saw the pictures, I saw the Arabs, she showed us everything and told us, there's something that she put inside us, like she told us something that we didn't know. She always told us, like, to pray and believe in God, you know. They are human beings. Just pray God to give you a good family. But those Arabs are very, very totally human beings. And looking at her and how she has changed the daughter and the sisters and the family, I was like, I have now to change my mind and just go to Saudi Arabia.
So did you go back to your grandmother and tell her?
I told her, yeah. I told her that I'm going to Saudi Arabia. And I told her that she had just to pray for me and believe that everything will be okay. And that's why we had to start processing everything. And I just wanted to go, like, to do everything to make sure that everything was okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is your grandmother still alive?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. And your child?
My daughter she's okay.
She's where is she? She's
in Webuye.
She's in Webuye.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to now take you back a bit.
Yeah.
Your daughter's father.
My daughter's father, I always say, like, we were not, like, married. We were friends. And it happened. But he's there. He works. He has a family. He's in Nairobi.
So he doesn't take responsibility for his child?
I don't know. I don't want to say, like, he doesn't take responsibilities, because when I was now going to Saudi Arabia, I talked to him and told him, like, I'm going to Sudan, you know, and he told me, like, aren't you seeing what's happening in Sudan? I didn't want to tell him that I was going to Saudi Arabia because it's the same thing, you know. And he told me, like, I know I cannot give you the money, but just take care, you know. So that's, I took the baby to his home. You know, the mom is in Webuye. I just knew that if something happens,
that's their child. They can
take their child, and they will take care of her. Yeah. So I took her there, and she has been okay. But I'm fully in her life. Even if she wants anything,
so she's in her dad's place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
She's in school.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
wow.
in a grade 8.
Oh, wow. Next year high school. Better prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you've given us a very, very, very clear picture of where you have come from, what you have been through, especially in terms of work. You've actually told us that Saudi and Dubai and the Qatar, it's not bad. It's not a bad place.
It's not a bad place. Every time when people ask me, I can't give them their clear agent to take them there, but I always tell them what I was told.
Pray.
You know, you have to pray. Even the soldiers, when they're going to war,
yeah, definitely,
they always pray. You know, and these are just human beings like us. It happens. Whatever happens for real. Yeah, it really happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
It really happens.
So, what has are you dating anyone?
No.
You've decided to team single?
It's not like team single, but just to have that peace, like, you know, like,
speak. This is a very safe place.
I have so many things in my head. Like, I always like to talk about it for people to hear my side of story. You know, when I came from Saudi Arabia, I went to touch Sudan, because it was in my head, and I used to hear people saying, like, Sudan.
So wait, you left Saudi Arabia and you went to Sudan? I
went to Sudan when my friend was processing.
You like very hard areas, this one, eh? Okay. All right.
So I went to Sudan. And I was there for 1 month or 2 months. Then when I reached to Kapwete, it's called Kapwete, the South Sudan part.
I have no idea.
I put my hands on my head and I literally started crying. I wish I had gone back to Saudi.
What happened?
But even in my rural area, like,
it was that bad.
Let me tell you, when I just arrived to to Sudan. It's very dangerous from when you're using the Lodwa Road. Very dangerous.
That
you
was
need
northern
security.
or southern?
South.
You were in southern Sudan?
Yeah.
Where there is serious war and...
Always, yeah.
Wow,
so I just wanted to test it, you know, to see what people are telling me is true, but it ain't true. Maybe now it has changed. I'm sorry for that. But it was not true. Like when it came to like I'm looking for a toilet and I cannot get a toilet, I have to go to the bush and everybody's comfortable. I was like, no, I can't.
How long were you there for?
I was there like for a month, and my boss, the one from Dubai, called me. That's the same night I was sick, totally sick of that place, and I was sick. And he called me around 9 a.m. in the morning and told me like I'm Khalid from Dubai, UAE. I would like you to come and join my family. I'm telling you, that's when I closed I packed everything and left Sudan.
Yeah. And you have never looked back? Wow.
That was an experience that I'll never forget. It was harsh. It was harsh, real. So when I went to Dubai, I was okay.
Yeah.
Dubai is nice. I don't know if you have been.
So are you planning on ever going back?
I'm planning. So like I'll tell you my story about Dubai. I've been there for 5 years.
Yeah.
I've been okay, but there's this devil that came, like just knocked to me, and I believed the people back home, you know. So I had saved my little money. I wanted to build a home. I wanted to go back to school at least to gain some knowledge and just be comfortable. And I just trusted people, sent them the money, and up to this time, nobody has returned.
To build, or they were asking you for money? They were borrowing money from you left, right, and center?
No, there was this project, like a county project. Let's build this school. Then the interest will come, then we'll share. Someone is saying I'm in Kajiado, I'm doing this project, and there's a good money will come out of it. You understand? That's the things that I was doing. And up to this time, nobody has ever given me money back.
So how much of your money did they run?
1 million.
What?
Yeah.
You actually took 1 million Kenyan shillings?
Yeah.
So you never thought about building your own home?
That is the money. Now I'm like, it's just in the bank.
So it was more like this get rich quick
and
schemes.
When I'm going home, I'm just going to do this, and I'll never like lack money. They're not even strangers. They're friends, like you know them. You understand? They're there.
Wow, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I've had depression for 2 years.
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
2 years, like it has been a mess. Up to this time, I always look like, even it's like when I'm in Nyabohanze, for the time that I've been in Nyabohanze, it's like I'm in a hideout, because it has helped me heal. You can see I always laugh like this. People don't know why why is she not going home? Why does she go home and come back? I've just find a place like
you found a safe haven, somewhere safe for you to just
because when
heal.
I'm home, the judgment, and you know, when you run away from problems and you're back to the same problems, you know, you can't afford now school. I was paying school fees for my daughter from private school because I moved her to a private school. She was okay. For the 2 years she has been suffering, like literally even this year I could not afford her fees, you know.
I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah. So
and did you press charges? Did you?
Yeah. I did with the Hamino. You know Hamino advocates, you know, and the lady tried. There's another one. They own up. And now she was telling me like, she has to draft and go to court. So, you know, with the Kenyan court, I need to have again money. So I'm the only one derailing, you know.
It was a group of people.
So there are 3 people, yeah.
You were 3 of you who were conned.
Me alone.
So 3 people were conning you.
Wow. I was conned by 3 people.
Wow. Yeah. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the one challenge that I always talk about, and that's the one challenge that most people face who are in abroad.
But do you think, sorry, there's this saying that goes like, you know, some things we don't see them as blessings. Like it could be a blessing in disguise about what happened to you. You understand? Like that's how I look at it. Like any bad thing that happens, sometimes it's to avoid something worse along the way. And look at it like this. I know it's a lot of money. 1 million shillings is not 1 shilling, but if you already did that and made 1 million shillings before, you can surely make 10 million. I think you're a very hardworking
Yeah,
woman.
I am. Yeah.
Just forgive yourself. I think you're being too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
You need to actually forgive yourself. You need to actually go like, Irene, it's not my fault. That's all. Because I know you're blaming yourself for so many of those things.
And I blame myself a lot because everything went back to zero.
No, it did not. You're still alive. Do you know that you're still alive?
Yeah,
You
I
don't
know.
seem to understand the power that a woman has. Do you know that you're still alive? And the fact that you're still alive and you're sitting here and you're telling your story, whoever it will touch, it will touch. It could help change somebody else's life. You had the opportunity and you made $1 million and you sent it to people. They misused it. They conned you.
Yeah.
But if you could do that before, you're capable of doing more than that.
Yeah.
Stop being so hard on yourself. Because you even look so sad. Your eyes are so sad. Like, there's so much sadness. Like, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Like, you're being so hard on yourself. And when you're doing that, you know that fire that is inside you, the one that made you get that 1 million, the one that made you say, I'm going to Saudi no matter what. I'm even going to go to Sudan no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm even going to do this because I know what it is, that my end goal is this. You must forgive yourself. If you don't forgive yourself, you will not be able to move forward.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You need to smile more and say, God, I thank you. Like, I really thank you. And I'm saying this as a sister to a fellow sister. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Don't. People have gone through hell and back, and they still survive.
Yeah.
And if you as a young woman have done that before, and you've done it, you're capable of doing even more. Do you understand? Yeah, it's okay, cry. But after crying, what do? You get your ass up, you dust yourself, and you walk like the queen you are, because we are queens. Yeah. And as women, there is this thing, we can fall down and get back up 1,000 times. Do you know that about women?
Yeah.
A woman can fall 5,000 times and get up 5,000 times stronger. You cannot hide forever. You know that, right? Huh? Yeah. And the fact that you even have experience working in Dubai and this and that, I think for someone like you, if you wanted to get a job even tomorrow, you'd get it. True or false?
True.
Stop hiding. Do your vlogs from Dubai. She has a YouTube channel. It's called Irene Soita.
Yeah.
Please, guys, subscribe to her. She's a strong woman. Here we support women 100%. We are so blessed to have you here.
Yeah.
Do what you have to do. You've done it before.
Yeah.
You can do it 10,000 times.
Yeah. So last year, even I had to pack. I packed my stuff. Even though I stay in Nairobi, I was to go back to Nairobi. That's when I was to borrow some money from this lady, but the interest was too much. And I just said, no, let me just go to Nyabo House and see what will befall me. That's why I came. But this year, I just want to go back again and start from somewhere.
And I pray that you go back and you succeed. And from that 1 million that they took from you, may you make 10 million more.
Amen.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm behind you 1,001%.
Thank you.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Hold your head up high. Smile a little bit more. You're so sad. Your eyes are sad. You look tired and you're not tired. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I think sometimes maybe you even want to sleep and you can't sleep.
I don't sleep.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't. Do you understand? Like, don't. My God, you're a woman, a queen, a Nubian queen. Hold your head like, you know what? You behave as if you have it, and then you get it. Yeah? Do your vlogs. We will support you. Watch your videos. Give you watch hours if that's what you want. If you want to go to Dubai, do it, queen. Just do whatever makes you happy. But do you know what? Don't blame yourself for what happened. It's not your fault. And don't look at it as a curse. It could be a blessing in disguise. Sometimes bad things happen to us so that God can see how strong we are, so that better things may do what? May come.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
I did a story a while ago in my video. I don't know if you watched it, but there's a girl I had adopted, and then betrayal came in, and I actually had a child and I adopted her. So someone betrayed me, and a very close person. And then the child ended up being their child, and it was a long story, court cases, and eventually I just said, you know what? As much as the situation was bad, I also look at it like this. I had the child for 2 years, right? Let's say 2.5 years. Can you imagine if I had raised that child for 20 years and then eventually someone comes in? Yeah. So that was, as much as it was something bad that happened, to me it was kind of a blessing.
Yeah.
Because it was easier for me to let her go when she was that young than for me to keep her. And then after 10, 15 years, you bonded with the child to the point whereby you cannot let go of that child.
Yeah.
So if some of us can even bury our children and life goes on, my dear, don't give up.
Yeah.
Do not give up as long as you have breath. As long as you have breath in your lungs. As long as you're breathing and you're healthy,
yeah,
you can do anything you want to do. But the first thing I need you to do every day, wake up in the morning and tell yourself how wonderful you are. Wake up in the morning and affirm to yourself how great you are.
Mm-hmm.
That's just money. There are people, they will steal that million from you. And when you follow up on them, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Is it not true?
It's true.
They will assassinate you. You're here, my dear. As beautiful as you are. Smile so that your eyes can also smile.
Yeah.
Be proud of yourself. How many women will say, I've made a million shillings? Some of them, even 10,000 shillings, they've never made in their lives.
Yeah.
You went out there and you did it, and you can do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah. True.
Yeah?
It's true.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You're capable of so much. Like so much. And this is your time for healing. Heal as much as you want. But don't forget, sometimes we can procrastinate.
Yeah.
I don't know if you understand.
I know.
You say, I'm in my healing phase, and maybe you're you've already healed. You're supposed to now move forward.
Yeah.
Don't procrastinate. Because when you procrastinate, then you will become lazy. And you have your child. Next year is secondary school, my dear. We're going to watch Irene's videos. We're going to support her. Her name is Irene Soita. Soita. So guys, please go and subscribe to her channel, watch her videos. You know, sometimes some of us don't even need your support in terms of money or anything. The more you watch her videos, she'll get this watch time, and then she can be able to be paid by YouTube, and she'll still be looking for other things to do, right? Yeah, so let's we're so grateful to have you here, Irene. I hope one day you'll come back again.
Thank you so
My
much.
home is your home, Mikasa Sukasa.
Yeah.
You are very, very welcome.
Thank you so much. Like, even when I came yesterday, I just felt at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we do it here. This is a safe place for women. This is a haven for women. Like, so many women come here, and when they leave here, they're always at peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I pray that heal. You want rest on the sofa, go and cook.
Yeah.
Do what you have to do. Heal.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Heal. Like, you are stronger than you think. Shit happens, life does what? It goes on. Yeah?
Yeah. True.
So from Journey of 1,000 Voices and Irene Soita, we're saying peace out, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a nice morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're watching us from. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.